this video, I'll show you how to make crispy, yummy, restaurant-style veg spring roll. I'm going to begin by making the sheets for the spring roll, and for that I'm going to mix all-purpose flour and corn flour in a bowl. Add some salt to it and then add water and make a very thin batter. Now add little water at a time so that no big lumps are formed, and first get it to this kind of a thick consistency, and then at this stage make sure that there are no lumps in it, and then thin it down further, because if you keep thinning it down and there are big lumps in the batter, then it will be difficult for you to break the lumps. So this is the correct consistency that we want. As you can see, it is a very thin batter, and to check if it is the correct consistency or no, you can coat the back of a spoon with the batter and then just rub your finger through it, and if it holds its shape like this, then this batter is of the correct consistency. Now I have heated up a non-stick pan without any oil and without any batter on it first, and then on that hot pan pour this liquid batter, swirl it around to cover all the sides, and quickly empty this batter back into the bowl. And as you can see, a very thin layer of the batter is stuck to this pan, and as it will get cooked, it will release from this non-stick pan and you will get a spring roll sheet that is paper thin. Now just remove the excess that are stuck to the sides, and with the help of a spatula try to remove the spring roll sheet. You can also dip your spatula in some corn flour. Now at this point the back side of the spring roll is very hot, so be careful. It takes only about 2 to 3 minutes for this much cooking to happen, so you need to work quickly. After about 1 or 2 tries, you will be able to get the hang of it. And once you have placed it and removed it from the non-stick pan and you placed it on a plate, then just unfold and unwrangle any wrinkles on the sheet and quickly rub that side with corn flour. The side that was on the top, it will not be sticky, but the side that was on the bottom of the pan, that will be sticky. But once you put corn flour on it, it will become totally non-stick, and you can see how flexible and thin and a wrapper like this sheet is. And that's it. You have to make the sheets from all of this batter for this recipe. Now to make the filling, I'm going to take some finely sliced or julienned cabbage, carrots, capsicum and some spring onions. Now all these vegetables have a lot of water content, and it will take some time for us to cook and evaporate all the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub these vegetables with salt, and that will release the excess moisture, and because of that they will become drier and cook easily when we make the filling. If you will not do this step, then this filling will release its moisture in the spring roll, and the spring rolls will become soggy very quickly. So if you want to keep the spring rolls crispy, then this step is very important. Now in some oil add celery, ginger and finely chopped garlic. Saute all this well, and then add the squeezed vegetables inside. Mix these vegetables well, and you have to basically cook this mixture till the vegetables are dry and have stopped releasing moisture. Then add all these condiments for taste. Ajinomoto is of course optional, but it gives a very complete restaurant-like taste to these spring rolls. So it is up to you whether you want to add it or no. Once again, after adding these liquid sauces, heat the filling for some time to evaporate these sauces. And then once you feel that the mixture is dry and the oil has released from the filling, just transfer it to another bowl and let it cool and come to room temperature. Now we'll make the slurry for the spring rolls. Mix some corn flour and all-purpose flour with water and make a thick paste. It should be lump free, and this will act as a glue when we are rolling the spring rolls. Now take one sheet of the spring rolls, dust all the excess corn flour. As you can see, I have very generously used corn flour to prevent the sheets from sticking. So dust all of the corn flour properly and then just follow the wrapping technique that I'm showing in the video. Wrap tightly and don't let any air bubbles stay inside, because that will make the spring roll lose its shape, and you want it to be nice and crispy and thick without any air pockets. So wrap it tightly and stick all the sides properly so that they don't open while frying. Now after some time, once this slurry has dried, the spring roll won't open in the oil. And if you see this kind of breaks and cuts on the wrapper, then cover it up with the thick slurry and let the slurry dry so that the oil doesn't go inside the spring roll while frying. Now fry these spring rolls in medium hot oil. And if you want to freeze them or use them again after some time, after 4-5 hours, then you need to remove them from oil at this stage, and they are ready to be frozen or to be stored for later use. You can store these in the refrigerator for 5-6 hours and then just fry them back again before you want to serve them. So that way it is very easy to pre-make these spring rolls, and then refry them until you get this crispy consistency. There's a dark brown crispy crust. Just look at how crispy this spring roll is. So that's it, our vegetable spring rolls are ready. You can serve them in with some ketchup or with some sweet chili garlic sauce or even Szechuan sauce. You can cut them in either 2 or 3 bite-sized pieces, and these delicious crispy spring rolls are ready to be served. So I hope you guys have liked this recipe. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. And if you've liked this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel and hit on the bell icon so that you are notified every time I upload a new recipe. I will see you again with another interesting recipe. Till then, happy cooking!